Bats have been associated with haunted houses in scary movies, and more recently, they've been blamed for everything that has gone wrong in the world and its economy. But did you know that bats are one of nature's most efficient pest controllers? They eat tons of pesky insects like mosquitoes. In fact, just by feeding on insects, bats have saved millions of dollars for the agriculture industry alone, including the one in Manitoba. Bats may seem scary, but the reality of a world without these bats is scarier and all too real. The bats are in big trouble because of a deadly disease known as the white nose syndrome that has caused devastating deaths of millions of bats. This disease is caused by a fungus called the Pseudomonas destructans. One of the worst affected species by white nose syndrome is the little brown bats. This species has been listed as endangered in Canada because of the massive population declines caused by this disease. As you can see in the image, the white fuzzy looking fungus grows on the noses and wings of these bats. During the winter season, these infected bats are interrupted from their hibernation, causing them to wake up. Waking up frequently makes them burn up larger amount of limited winter fat reserves. Since there is a lack of insects during winters, the bats cannot restore their fat reserves and starve. Despite the devastating effects of the disease, some bat populations are persisting. Investigating the process behind the accelerated depletion of fat reserves in the bats is necessary to understand how some bats survive this fungal infection while others perish. Like most mammals, insulin secreted from pancreas also plays a central role in fat consumption in bats. Insulin allows the body to use glucose for energy in the feeding or the active state. And as we know, in fasting state or hibernation, blood glucose suffers a dip leading to fat breakdown for the maintenance of normal physiological conditions. But in an affected bat, this process gets disturbed, leading to untimely fat depletion and in extreme cases, mortality. However, the link between fat depletion due to white nose syndrome and insulin levels is not known in these bats. And my work is going to focus on identifying various markers like microRNAs that are present in the white nose syndrome affected little brown bats and potentially that are controlling these insulin levels. My work will be impactful to develop strategies for mitigating the crushing effects of this disease on the already endangered little brown bats as the disease spreads westwards over the continent. Thank you.